Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 coming at you with another Transformers video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the silver Rathalos slash Leolus Prime, which is a repaint of their original red one. But yeah, I like this figure so much, I just really wanted to get the silver one. I thought the colors were cool and stuff too. And I think I might actually like this one a tiny bit better. Just like I feel like the colors work a little better. It's like don't get me wrong, the red one was freaking amazing, but yeah, just something about the color coordination just makes this one just a tiny bit better for me. Um, but we'll start where we always do with a quick look at the packaging. Here we do have the outer sleeve for Hasbro imports of Takara products. And as you can see, mine definitely took some damage during shipping, unfortunately. But yeah, nothing super interesting here, just black box with white lettering. So there's that. And here is the other box, and yeah, you can see there's a big scrunch there. Not too thrilled about that. But here we have our Silver Rathalos Prime in his Rathalos and his Prime modes. We got our Japanese legal jargon. We have some product shots here, and got all the different brands that this is under here: T-Spark, Synergenics, Transformers, and Monster Hunter. We got our 20th anniversary for Monster Hunter and 40 for Transformers. T-Spark, Takara Tommy, there's that same picture again. And on the back we do have our product shots. You got the combining weapons, you got the Matrix, you got the beast mode, all that. I do want to, since I did bother to keep the other box, I did want to bring it in for a comparison. As you can see, they actually did change up the box art. You got a different pose here, and the Beast Mode Rathalos is in a different pose as well. I think it's really cool that they didn't just, change the color and call it a day. They actually made different artwork. I don't know if it's different on the back. Nah, it's pretty much the same on the back. But I think it's really cool that they actually bothered to give it a different cover art slash photo. We do have our instruction booklet. It's the same as the other one, so I've left it in plastic wrap, but we have seen this transformation before, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, here we have our silver Rathalos, and yeah, I just really dig the colors here. And again, like the red one was already absolutely amazing, just so cool, and the color coordination on this one just really cranks it up to 11 for me. Again, we have those nice wing details painted on. We got the lovely sculpting of all the different scales and spikes. That nice black stripe going all the way down. We got all those claws and spikes on the wings. We do have our robot-y bits down here on the bottom. It does have a painted red eye, which I believe the other one has blue eyes. Yes, the other one has blue eyes. Again, we do have some little bits of, I think the teeth are painted like a little bit of silver, and then we do have the tongue there. So definitely plenty of detail put into this figure. Once again, absolutely amazing. Just looks great. So yeah, just gonna do a quick beast comparison here, just so you get an idea of the difference in colors. And again, no shade to the red one, it was already amazing. They just made it more amazing. Just really absolutely love how these figures turned out. Taking that air razor mold and making it into this just absolute masterpiece of a figure. I just think it's so good. Absolutely love it. But there is that. So we'll go ahead and get this guy transformed up. So the first thing we are going to do is we want to come underneath and pop off this sword from his tail. And then we're going to pop off the end of the tail piece, like so. Set those off to the side. Just going to move these wings back to get them out of the way. Going to bring these legs out to the side, and then just sort of rotate them down, like so, and just straighten them out, like so. Right down, straighten it out, just rinse and repeat. Then, as far as the instructions go, you want to take off these little spiny bits from the thighs. So put those off to the side. Rotate the feet around. Rotate the feet around. Then you're going to rotate the entire leg around like so. Then you're going to open up this piece like so and bring it around to the side. So there is that. Then we are going to bring this whole assembly out. And as you can see, he does still have the rathalos ruby matrix. And again, it's sort of hard to see with the paint details, but there is like a little like star shape in that. Like, it's even hard to see holding it in person because the paint kind of washes out the details. But you do get this little matrix. We'll put that off to the side as well. Then we're going to come in here and lift these arms up and out, up and out. And you're doing the big buff man pose. Bring up his head. Then we're going to straighten out that head and bring this whole assembly down. Actually, before that, we want to rotate this. Then we bring this all down. And then this peg in his back is going to plug into the throat of the beast mode, like so. And we want to straighten out these arms. Adjust the shoulders how you see fit. You can have them down like so, or you can have them up like this. And then, as far as the instructions say, it does kind of want you to sort of wrap these around his legs to sort of make a like skirt armor kind of look. Personally, I just kind of keep them to the back a bit more, like this. Or, you know, sometimes I'll have it out like the actual wings. But that's just my personal taste. Then we want to take these spiky bits and plug them onto his forearms, like so. And like so. Parts forming, oh god. How could we? There's that. And there we have him in his robot mode. And just for a couple comparisons, here he is next to Devastation Wheeljack. And here we have him next to Onyx Prime in his beast mode. Just to give you an idea. Now again, he does come with the same accessories. You can give him his sword and shield. Flip down this little piece that plugs into the tail, like so. And just set this in his hand, like that. And I sort of bend his arm in a funky way to make it look like it's facing straight forward. Come on, man. Hold on to your shield. Why aren't you? Okay, just slid right in that time. And then you can put the sword in his hand as well. And I really like the coloring they did with the sword this time. It's sort of like those knives you see at like every mall store that has like sharp objects. It has that sort of a heat graded rainbow kind of thing going on almost. I do really like the colors. We'll just bring in the other sword real quick. Come on. Let go. Alright. Just a comparison to like the superheated sword of the red version. I do think it's a very pretty color. So, just to compare those. But yeah, you can have him wielding his sword and shield. And again, I'm pretty sure this was the charge blade in the games. It has been a while since I've actually played, but I know it was definitely the weapon I used when I was playing, because it does have the combined mode where you can flip this up, spread these out, and then this little tab right here will go into the blade here. And now it's a sort of supercharged axe weapon. Looks very, very cool. And for his final accessory, we can put the matrix in his hands if we so choose. Just bring this in like so. And there, now he can light our darkest hour in a whole new universe. So there is that. And again, the matrix can remain stored inside the sort of beast mode area, because it's just on this peg right here and the hinge that connects the main body to the dragony parts. So just like that. And again, just close it up and it just sits right there. But yeah, overall, still an awesome figure. And as with what I showed off on the last one, if you really want to, you can use the secret third mode. We'll turn these feet back around. We'll pull this back, fold this head away, bring this up, fold this forward, outstretch those wings, and now we have our secret, popped off the peg. Now we have our secret Dragon Knight, which I think it's super cool that you can do this. I doubt that this was really intended, but like, I think that's so cool. I think that looks so cool. I love it. I love this figure. Yeah. If you have one, you don't need to shell out for the second one. I just really like this figure that much that I wanted both colors. I do enjoy my repaints, especially of molds I really enjoy. So I was absolutely happy to double dip. No regrets here. I think this figure is absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Just such a cool figure. So much beautiful detail, amazing sculpt, a fun little transformation, and it's such an interesting piece. I just love it. I just love it. But yeah, not too much else to talk about. Again, the articulation is the exact same as the other figure. The transformation's the same. Everything is the same with the exception of the color scheme, so I don't want to sit here and dawdle on it too much. I've already done the review of the original as well. But yeah, I just wanted to take another look at this figure because I just enjoy it so much. But I think that will be it for now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.